All right, today we're going to dive into a framework that is so powerful for hitting your biggest goals. It's a really simple idea, actually. Learn from some of the most successful people out there, and it could totally change how you look at your dreams. Just let that sink in for a second. What we're about to unpack here is a massive, massive shortcut. We're talking 15 years of trial and error, of figuring things out the hard way, all condensed for you right here. This isn't just some theory, okay? It's a real-world rule that's been used to build absolute dream lives. So, what is this life-changing framework? Well, it's called the Rule of 300. Now, I know it sounds simple, and it is, but don't let that fool you. Its real power is all in the execution. So let's break down what it actually means. The rule itself is dead simple. It's all about hitting 100% in 3 key areas. You need crystal clear clarity on exactly what you want, you need an unwavering belief that you can get it, and you have to apply that clarity and belief 100% of the time. The goal is to get to a full 300%. This rule hits on the single biggest reason most people fall short. It's a fundamental problem that keeps so many people stuck, and honestly, they don't even realize it's happening. So, what is that problem? It really is that simple. Most people just don't truly know what they want. You ask them about their dreams, and you get some kind of vague, fuzzy answer. And think about it. If you don't have a clear target, how are you ever supposed to hit it? And maybe even more important, how can anyone else help you hit it? This is where that first pillar comes in. Everything, and I mean everything, starts with getting 100% clear. We often think we have to hustle and grind to create our future, but the idea here is a little different. We don't create our future, we attract it. And the magnet for that attraction? It's clarity. This is such a critical point. When you are crystal clear about what you're trying to do and you tell people about it, you literally activate a network of support. Everybody knows Gary Vee wants to buy the jets. Everybody knows Elon Musk wants to colonize Mars. Why? Because they say it every single chance they get. That clarity lets other people jump on board and help you. Your mission becomes their mission. So how do you get this kind of clarity? It's a process. First, you got to dream bigger. Seriously, we all underestimate what's possible in 5, 10, even 25 years. Second, go shop your dreams. Go sit in the fancy hotel lobby, test drive that car, make the dream feel normal. Third, you have to write it down. A goal that's not written down, it's just a wish. And finally, create a vision board. Your brain thinks in pictures, so give it a picture of your future to zero in on. Okay, once you've got clarity, you need the second pillar, 100% belief. This is the internal game. Your beliefs can either be the rock-solid foundation that holds up your vision, or they can be the wrecking ball that tears it all down. Just look at this contrast. On the left, you've got these limiting beliefs. I'm not smart enough. It takes money to make money, that just cause you to sabotage yourself. But then on the right, you have these empowering beliefs. You speak like it's already done. You get that everything in our world, this screen you're looking at, the chair you're in, it all started as just an idea in someone's head. A young Conor McGregor, long before he had all the fame and success, was already talking about his future wins like they were a done deal. He saw it, he spoke it, and then he went out and did it. That's the key. You have to believe with every fiber of your being that it's yours. When you have that kind of belief, success is basically inevitable. So you've got clarity and belief. That gets you to 200%. But it's all for nothing without that final 100%, applying it all of the time. This is all about momentum. Think about it like a rocket launching. To get that massive thing off the ground, it takes this huge initial burst of totally focused energy. That's takeoff. Your goals are exactly the same. You need that intense, consistent focus to build momentum. If you start wavering in your clarity or your belief, it's like cutting the engines right in the middle of a launch. And this is the crucial difference, right here. Success is not a passive thing. You can't just write down your goals and stick them in a drawer. The people who achieve the most incredible things, they are thinking about it, talking about it, and living it nonstop, 100% of the time. So we have the 3 pillars: clarity, belief, and time. Now, let's get practical. How do you actually use this rule day in and day out to make your success pretty much inevitable? Putting the rule of 300 into action really comes down to a simple toolkit. Here are 3 super practical strategies to get you going. Let's take a look at each one. First off, you gotta design your environment. This means setting up your physical space, your friend group, and your daily habits so that winning becomes the default, the easy choice. Lay out your workout clothes the night before. Hang out with people who are already where you want to be. You make the right choice, the easy choice. Second, you have to manage your energy. Look, we all get the same 24 hours in a day, right? But what we do with them depends completely on our energy. A person with high positive energy is always going to get more done than someone with low negative energy. Think about what you eat, how you move. These aren't just health choices, they are energy choices that fuel your momentum. And finally, build your achievement list. This is your secret weapon against self-doubt. Seriously, make a list of everything you've ever done that made you feel proud. It could be landing your first kickflip on a skateboard or selling your first company. The size of the win does not matter. This list is so critical because you are absolutely going to have moments of doubt. And when you feel defeated, you pull this list out and you read it. It's a real tangible reminder that you've done hard things before, you've overcome stuff, and you are capable. It completely refuels your belief and gets you right back in the game. So all of this brings us to one final question for you. If you really applied the rule of 300, if you had 100% clarity, 100% belief, 100% of the time, what would you dare to do? What dream would you go after right now, knowing that you just couldn't fail? That's the power of this framework.